How my marriage was shattered by addiction. I met my husband in college. He was playing football and I was studying to get my bachelor's of science in nursing. Honestly, we fell in love really fast, and he was just traveling the country pursuing a professional football career, and I was going to school, and I remember being so scared that he would forget about me. But he came home over Christmas break one year and he proposed. I was 21 and he was 25, 26. We were both so young and naive, but we loved Jesus and we were so committed. We really didn't think anything bad would ever happen to us. While we were engaged, he was living in Texas playing football, and he experienced a pretty severe shoulder injury. He was so far across the country. I was in school. I didn't really know how bad it was. So we got married, moved to Texas together. I started working as a full-time nurse, and he spent the next 2 years recovering, or so I thought, from his football injury. About 2 years into our marriage, we decided that we were ready to start having babies. So we got pregnant with our first baby, and I was diagnosed with what's called hyperemesis gravidarum. Hyperemesis gravidarum is just a severe nausea and vomiting in pregnancy, but it takes you out. Like, I was in the hospital or I was in bed for 8.5 months straight. So obviously I wasn't able to physically connect with him during that time, let alone emotionally know what was going on, in his heart and his life. I remember noticing a few things, like seeing pill bottles lay around the house still, which I thought was a little weird considering it had been so long since his injury, but he was still in therapy with his team a lot, so I just always thought he needed to take it before physical therapy. Honestly, I was too busy trying to keep myself and my baby alive. If you know anything about hyperemesis, it is a nightmare. It was actually the day that I gave birth to our daughter that I realized that there was a big problem. After delivery, they move you to a postpartum room where you can recover and hang out with family and spend time with your baby. And my husband left for 8 or 9 hours. And all of a sudden, I was just thinking really clearly. And it was I just knew that there was a drug problem. Where in the world would he go for 8 or 9 hours on the day of your daughter's birth? So sorry, go to part 2.